something interesting, something positive.
Something Special, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
This time of year, squirrels are everywhere. We even had one trying to move in here at the station, but don't worry, we did usher him back safely outside. But what happens when one of those needs a little bit of help? 13 on Your Side's Riley Mack introduces us to a man with a very big heart and a very full garage in her Something Special.
Right now, we're in the garage.
Using your garage for hobbies. Typical.
Yeah, I do that also.
Using your garage for storage. Typical.
Nothing has ever been quite typical with me.
Using your garage.
I've always been that person that's a little bit strange.
For what Brad Boyink does, that's a little...
Come on in.
Squirrely.
Yes, I actually have a squirrel room. This is the rehab center.
Brad has a lot on his plate.
So many people refer to me as just the squirrel guy.
Most of it is nuts.
How many hours a day are you spending on this?
I've got to feed all these little babies every 2 hours.
This one is 6 weeks old.
I'm getting calls in the spring and fall almost every day. I get them from all over the place. I've had people drive from the other side of the state to bring me babies.
It all started
Oh, and this one's a little love bucket.
with one.
Tell me about that very first squirrel.
I started out when I was a teenager. I had a couple bullies in the neighborhood. It almost was like having a dog, because if someone was giving me a hard time, that squirrel would screech at them and actually make them back up. That's what really made me understand how cool squirrels really are. It led to all this.
Brad does this on his own time
They want playtime.
and his own dime.
I'm a software developer. This is a good way for me to get up and do something.
Jump. There.
This is Olakai. Olakai knows verbal and hand commands. Yep, we're buddies.
If you didn't put money into this and wake up all hours of the night and do this, what would happen?
They die. People don't realize the impact that we have on nature. This is my small little part, but that small part can make a big difference. This is my one that is missing a leg. This one's Artemis.
And what is it about squirrels that you like so much?
They're community-based animals. It doesn't matter if it's a red squirrel, fox squirrel, an eastern gray. Yeah, I know. They all take each other in, and they just become a big giant family.
The world can often feel
We are so inundated with division.
a little nuts,
We could learn a ton from squirrels.
but in his garage, Brad Boyink
Yeah,
keeps hope
I'm giving them the life that they always should have had.
squirreled away.
I'm giving them hope.
Over the years, Brad has taken care of over 2,000 squirrels and returned them to the outdoors. And now if you find a squirrel in need, Brad is full right now, as you could see, but he has plenty of tips and resources on his website, which is in the link to this story on our website, 13onyourside.com. With your Something Special, I'm Riley Mack.